With no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like Taylor Swift choosing what to wear.
It's looking kind of chilly out today. I think I'll go with a cardigan.
Yep, even easier than that. And with our top-rated app, you can bank anytime, anywhere, making Capital One an even easier decision. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
New consumer accounts only. Approval required. Terms apply. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
Friday betting from your Grandmaster off of yet another sweep yesterday. Joe Duffy's Picks. This podcast brought to you by MyBookie.ag. You'll get paid on time every single solitary time and within 48 hours, usually about 24 hours after requesting your payout. And of course, if you're a client of OffshoreInsiders.com, you're going to have huge payouts. MyBookie.ag, immediate 50% sign-up bonus right now if you enter the promo code Duffy, D-U-F-F-Y. Oh, another sweep. Joe Duffy's Picks. We lost our first NBA game in the playoffs 2 nights ago. Of course, you knew we would respond with a sweep. 41-13 with all basketball plays off another sweep with the Sixers and the Warriors last night. You've got 5 NBA winners, 3 are Wise Guy. You've got NHL and 2 Major League Baseball Juicy Lucy's. That means either underdogs of $1.40 or more or a run line play in which we lay the 1.5 and get back at least $1.40. And it's all at the industry standard OffshoreInsiders.com. Now, from the clipboard for Joe Duffy's Picks for tonight. Boston, Milwaukee, teams that are down 2-0, a very solid 73-58 in the playoffs. That would favor Milwaukee. The series, you might argue, is a little bit closer than the standings would say, especially with Game 1 going into overtime, and then it was a tough bounce back for Milwaukee, but now they do return home. Teams that return home off of a blowout loss historically do very well. 175 and 147. But boy, oh boy, is that going into reverse. Since June the 19th of 2016, such teams are 7-24. Toronto, Washington, everything we said above applies to Washington. Everything we've said that applies to Milwaukee also applies to Washington, Cleveland, and Indiana. First 2 games were big unders as the Cavs have turned it up defensively, the intensity, but general rule of thumb, teams off of consecutive big unders, a slight over, especially when we're talking about Game 3. The sharp bets from our offshore and Las Vegas sources as well as offshore say the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics game to go under. The total, your free pick from Joe Duffy's Picks, early season overreaction angle is plus 10.9 ROI, and going against good teams off of a win is plus 220 units. Admittedly, both of those angles the last 2 years have been so that's why we kind of have it on the back burner as far as a premium system. But still, you don't throw out an angle that's still 220 units, that is minus the juice. So you've won 220 units with this angle long term. So it's perhaps just in a slump, but San Diego is your free winner. Once again, San Diego is your free winning pick for the nighttime portfolio, right? That is a nighttime game. And remember, if you do like this information, please comment, share, give us a retweet, embed it on your website. The best handicappers and the most thoroughly vetted sportsbooks are at OffshoreInsiders.com.
Call 1-888-FARMERS to switch, and you could save an average of $470 on your auto insurance. That's a lot of money in just a few minutes. With savings like that, you could be lounging on an impractical amount of ornate and overpriced throw pillows you bought for your couch. But you won't, because you're better with money than that. That's why you're calling us in the first place. Call 1-888-FARMERS to get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Based on average nationwide annual savings survey data July to December 2020. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate. Products not available in every state.